She says she's bored, lying in bed doing nothing, watching some random movie alone. It's 11:42 p.m. You stare at your phone, sensing there's more behind her words. Should you offer to come over? Would that make you seem too eager, too obvious, too available? Here's the truth. She's already told you what she wants, just not directly. When a woman wants you near, she rarely says it outright. Instead, she'll hint, "I'm lonely. I can't sleep. This wine would taste better if someone was here." She's sending quiet signals, testing whether you can read between the lines. Most men miss it. They either rush in too fast or stay silent and watch the moment fade. But not you, not after today. I'm going to break down exactly how women silently invite you into their world. The signals, the timing, the psychology. Once you learn to recognize these cues, you won't second-guess yourself again. This isn't about games. It's about reading energy, understanding intention, and showing up as a man who hears the truth beneath soft words. 1. Recognize her quiet invitations. She rarely says, "Come over." She says, "I'm bored." Or, "This wine tastes better when I'm not alone." These aren't literal statements, they're invitations. Has a woman ever texted you after 10 p.m. just to say she's doing nothing? That's not small talk. That's a door left open. Example. Richard, 52, had been texting Clara, 48. At 10:30 p.m. she messaged, "Tonight's so boring. I'm curled up with a blanket and a glass of wine." Richard replied, "Haha, sounds chill." He thought he was being polite. She was waiting for him to pick up the signal, and when he didn't, she went cold the next day. A mature woman expects a man to understand without her spelling it out. When she says, "I cook too much," or "This movie would be better with company," she's giving you an opening. Your job is to feel the intent beneath the words. 2. Decode emotional broadcasts. Not every message is about information. Many are about emotion. A text like, "I had a weird dream about you," or "I saw someone who looked like you today," isn't random. It's her way of asking, "Am I still on your mind?" Example. Mark, 55, got a text from Teresa, 50. "Every time I hear Sinatra now, I think of that playlist you made." He didn't brush it off, he leaned in with, "Then I clearly left the right kind of impression." That kept the door open. When she broadcasts emotion, don't reply with cold logic. Match her tone. Make her feel seen without her having to shout for it. 3. Understand domestic intimacy cues. When she talks about lighting a candle, folding laundry, or sipping tea alone at night, she's not just describing her evening. She's inviting you into her atmosphere. This is emotional foreplay. Example. Melissa, 51, texted Greg, 58. "Just made tea and lit my lavender candle. It's so still tonight." Instead of saying, "Sounds relaxing," Greg replied, "That's the kind of silence I'd only break with some Miles Davis in the background." She instantly felt understood. Domestic intimacy is about seeing if you can enter her space, emotionally, without disrupting it. 4. Notice when she opens the door without asking. She might never say, "Come over." Instead, she'll write, "Made too much dinner again," or "This couch feels amazing at night." That's the invitation. Example. Vanessa, 46, told Ethan, 48, "Just got out of the shower. Debating if I should get dressed or stay in this robe." Ethan replied, "Whatever's most comfortable." Missed opportunity. A better reply would have been playful yet classy, showing he picked up her energy. If she opens the door softly and you miss it, she probably won't open it again. 5. When food and wine aren't just food and wine. When she texts about opening a bottle of red or cooking pasta, for one, it's rarely just about dinner. She's setting a mood, taste, smell, sound. Example. Rachel, 47, texted Derek, 51. Trying a new recipe. "House smells amazing but it's way too much food for one." Derek replied, "I bet your cooking makes silence feel like company." She responded warmly because he understood the invitation without making it literal. Wine and food are some of the oldest intimacy signals. If you can match her tone without chasing, you'll stand out from most men. Bottom line. Women over 45 tend to communicate desire through implication, mood, and emotional texture. They're not looking for someone to bulldoze into their world. They want someone who can feel the undercurrent and respond with calm, confident presence. If you can read those signals, you won't just get invited in, you'll stay there.